Finally, guys, it's here. We are at the second episode of Flock of Cypress. If you want to consume media like a king, you should definitely watch this video. We get much deeper into the psyche of Cypress this time around, and yeah, we hit some hard-hitting topics. It's one thing if you encounter, a tragic thing in your life. Cancer, that's tragic, But it's another thing when you encounter evil. Evil unveiled. Basically what evil is it's deliberately counterproductive. And an example of this would be when they made the Jews, carry bags of salt from one side of the compound to the other, and then back again. It was purposefully counterproductive. If the Germans wanted to win the war, they would have used the Jews to their advantage. They didn't care. The only thing they wanted to do was, the only thing that they did do was cause the most destruction in the shortest amount of time. That's evil. And, basically what starts to happen when you encounter evil and you come face to face with mortality like that, I'm sorry to say, but if you're naive, you kind of have it coming to you. Not to say there's nothing we can do about it, because generally if you have post-traumatic stress disorder from the encountering of evil, you'll want to just hide away. How can we deal with that? We have to gradually expose ourselves to what we're afraid of. And every time we expose ourselves to that scary thing, what happens is we don't get less afraid of it. That's almost impossible to just stop being afraid, And you can't teach anyone to fear. You just remind them that they're mortal. So when you take the plunge into the deep abyss of life, you search deep into the evils of the world. You see what evil is. You find out what evil isn't. You find out what good is. And you pull something out of that. It's like a sword, right? But you need to keep it in its sheath and use it with the good in mind. And I can't stress that enough, because people, they'll find the sword, right? Because it's there. You don't have to be a good person to find the sword, but they use it for utter chaos and destruction of beauty, and it's terrible. Next thing we're talking about is finding structure and what's abstract. I don't know what I really got from studying this, but the picture represented life, and we can't see the big picture of our lives. We can step aside and look at the big picture, but then we can't see the details. We can look at the details, but then we can't see the channels and the structure of it. So basically what we have to do is we have to imagine the structure in the abstract. Then this is what fiction does for us. Fiction is so abstract that you could look at it and pull any certain different meaning out of it. You could see yourself in them, or you could see they don't represent a person, they represent an idea across time. Very interesting. Well, you might ask yourself, why are you studying Listro? Why aren't you doing the fun stuff anymore? Well, I'm still listening to music. I'm still doing all that stuff. It's just, I'm studying for this essay right now, and this is what I happen to be studying for the essay, but I'm so scared. I've been doing all this research. I have all these notes written down, and that's how I'm able to easily talk about, what I've been studying this past week. And there's no telling to, like, how much you can expose yourself to and not be changed by it. And people do this all the time. I don't know when this show's gonna end, when my YouTube career is gonna end, but because quite honestly, I give up my passion and go to the next one every other day, and so I'm happy that I can, talk to my 0 viewers about this, but yeah, we're not quitting anytime soon. That'll be it for today. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the 0 support. Can't wait to see you the next time. Thank you.